Okay, chat, we're done with the short break. So I guess we can do one more. About 9 o'clock now, not too shabby. Who do we play as? We gave them slightly better cards. They're more interesting cards, I will say. We could play as them again, technically. We haven't unlocked everything that they have. You know what? We'll play as them again, technically.
Would you like some tea?
We've seen enough of Safer and Swordswoman. They've been dominating everything. Start a battle, give all enemies protection. That sounds awful. All Vaults of Wisdom are free but must be picked up. All other shops increased by 40%. I'm kind of curious about this one. We can mix it with removal of towers, maybe? Where there is no path to the boss. Now we're now at max. We're at max bonus. Let's see how awful this is if we're forced to draw cards, chat. Let's see how bad this is. If we complete it, I can improve the health of Swordswoman and Seifer. Third time you land a hit each turn, gain 5 block. That is amazing. We need that immediately.
Hey, got any more tea?
Ooh, I don't like Savage Fang. Don't like that. Saito's reveal a gemstone if there are any. Okay, so we want to go for the bongos, but we also need to make sure we get into enough fights here. So I think what we need to do is we need to get into a fight to get ink bottles. That way, if we can even move just 3 spaces towards the center, the explosive ink would reveal to the sight stone. Potentially it could lead to the other eyeballs or whatever it is, the rune of sights. What is our starting hand? Hailstorm. I was looking for this last time. So unfair, chat. It's 5 health, gain 2 power. Clash. Double clash. That's it. Ooh, that's gonna be kind of brutal. Hailstorm getting empowered is interesting. I don't like Savage Fang on a... If this was Seifer or Swordswoman, I would do it, but I don't think our other characters benefit as much. I might hold on to the +3 attack from the Runestone until we see some other shop abilities. So ranged is interesting. Quill is also very interesting. We know our deck size is going to approach infinity, excuse me, so it won't really matter. So maybe the Quill makes more sense, unless we don't have any inks. I forgot what the challenge was already. No, so inks would still matter here. I guess we'll go for this one. I do really like the gems, though. Like, ranged is really good. So I'm thinking ranged we could put on Hailstorm to make it cost 1. And then we could think about what we want to do later with it. Ranged Clash is also kind of interesting because we have double slots on it. So these are really good contenders to have draw cards, and Wall of Mist with any block is pretty sick. And I think we'll go for extra visibility. We just need to make sure we are able to find things. I think it'll pay for itself, because all it needs to do is just give us extra vision, and that's all I really needed to do. Get 12 block. I think I will. Feels so awkward in the beginning. Or we'll Wall of Mist, whatever. So here's the risky part. I don't have like big damage with this team currently. Quicken would make Hailstorm really powerful, but we have to draw them on the same turn is part of the problem. Let's just go for the kill here. We know we're going to be forced to take cards every time we play. We're going to Quicken into, I think, a Clash here. Into a Guard, so we take almost... Oh, no, we do literally take no damage. We're going to hold on to our +2 power for Hailstorm. This would be big damage here. So even without, like, the right cards, you can see Hailstorm's putting in some work. So if she doesn't attack very often, like if we had that other thing where we get 2 power for not attacking, just make her purely defensive. Well, that is an interesting thing to pick up here. Ooh, I kind of wish it wasn't this one, to be honest, but whatever. It revealed an alchemist. I think we need to use his services once we're able to. Not a well, that's a good find. I think we will ink to reach this character. Get into a fight. And then I think we'll transmute a card. And now whenever we take damage, we get energy and draw a card. We're going to put that on our tank character for sure. I'm going to quicken. And then Wall of Mist because it's funny. And then we just got to do some damage here. I'm going to choose to not attack because Hailstorm getting 3 damage is kind of huge. So that's the kind of thing you have to think with Kappa. It's like sometimes it's just better not to attack at all. Like here, this could be massive damage. Ooh, that split the damage in a very, very unfortunate way. That's okay. We'll take some damage here. Unfortunate, chat. We had one job. She didn't do what she needed to do. I would like to quicken into Hailstorm again. Okay, see, now it put in the work. There we go. It redeemed itself in the end. Goodbye.
Next.
Absolutely want him drawing cards. No question. Let's transmute something at random. What would be useless on her? I don't really want strikes. His strikes are also terrible. Let's get rid of one of his strike cards for anything else. Let's see what we get. Shield Bash is more damage. And we can have it with Acorn Aplenty. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage and draw potential. We're gonna end up with a lot of cards. This could end up being really huge for us. Yes. Good call. So it does 1 more damage than usual, and it has potential to deal 10 more damage than usual. So, not bad. Oh, that's right, we have to take these. These are free. Fire Breath is kind of an interesting choice. Empower lets us deal damage without actually attacking ourselves. None of these really drew too crazy, though. I think I'm just gonna go for Empower for now.
I like this one.
Also, this is kind of scary that I'm almost out of ink to do things. Are there really no other random encounter? Where are they? They're like way over there. That sucks. Well, fortunately, the ink brush giving us more spaces could be useful. So we'll quicken, I think, into a Hailstorm. But that did decent damage. We'll deal 14 here. Got a clash, 2 clash cards, not bad. Not quite enough to kill. But he'll die no matter what next turn. Power to maybe kill one of you. Do Shield Bash, maybe we'll draw a card. And not draw a card, that is awkward. 23 is enough for us to survive once. I'm going to swap into the front. I'm going to Empower. And then I'm going to block. So if Hailstorm... I was going to say, if we draw Hailstorm, that's a lot of damage. Then he's dead. There we go.
That was fun.
That was fun, allegedly. It was allegedly fun. Okay. Let's... Precision... Maybe here? Here? Saved 1 ink. You get another card, so I think I will. Glowworms is crit. Attack an enemy for 1. Attack gain for each power Sorroco has. Oh, attack again for every power he has. Very interesting card, but also too expensive at the moment. Man, that is so risky to take this early. Tidal Force is potentially pay 1, deal 15, which is okay. Next hit on an enemy is a critical hit. Probably is safer to pick.
Let me show you my moves.
And we want to go down here. Drew a gemstone. Cards deal +4 when played from the back. Okay. That's actually really good for us because we could put that on Hailstorm. So now that's 5 times 8, which is better than the +3. I feel like that justified us holding off on it. Potentially that damage is bonkers. +3. I could put this on anything. I don't think it really matters. I could even put it on a clash just for more damage. Shield Bash would be a bit of a waste. Sure, let's put it on one of the clashes. We do need damage. Found another hidden fairy well. Okay, good. Bongos. Third time you land a hit each turn, gain 5 block. That's good. We now have a slight defensive engine going. We probably need to get into more fights here. Are there any other enemies we could fight? There's one all the way down there. I think we need to draw ink. Which again, we had the quills reveal more spaces. That did save us an ink so far. I think I'm going to empower Clash Strike, maybe? We're getting an insane amount of block. Or I could just wall here, that's also fine. So if we swap who's in the front, Hailstorm will do a lot of damage here. Speaking of which... Ooh, this is gonna be a lot of damage, chat. That is a lot of damage. It's already 8 times 5 is kind of sick. That's good. We at least have a payoff for our damage. Or if we draw the Quicken, we can hold it for massive damage. I can Quicken. Deals 12. Do damage into Glowworms, I think is the right call. Into Shield Bash. Okay.
I knew we would be fine.
Got an ink. Let's use the ink to go get the other character. Revealed an extra space, wasn't worth it? I mean, if that's gold, I mean, it would be great. Ooh, that's a lot of potential damage here. So if I do this... Let me think about this. If I swap into a clash, we hit the one with the most health, I think is the right play. This Hailstorm is going to do so much damage. Killed one outright. Nice. And I could block for 18. Right now I would take 8, 14. Actually, I think I just take the damage here. Let's lower your health a bit more. Get more likely we kill them next turn. Wall of Mist for an amazing amount of defense. Absolutely. Then we're going to Empower, deal 12. Then we're going to Clash them. Actually, we're going to normal strike. No, we're going to Clash. We're going to Clash this person and strike the other one. That was a good turn. So remember, every 3 hits we get 5 block. That's not the best, but sometimes it'll pay off for Shield Bash in particular. We're going to Quicken into critical hit. Think into insta-kill. Get rid of their shield, and let's block. Oh, we can't block. We're only taking 11, that's fine. Chat, we can live. Oh, we took 12. Excuse me, I'm a liar. Well, get Hailstorm, get wrecked. Hailstorm also automatically grants the block bonus, which is kind of funny. Explosive Pigment, okay, good thing to have for next area. Don't think I want to do that currently. Oh, we have one more thing to reveal. Okay, fine, I'll do it currently. We will Precision Ink, maybe like one over here. Got a lot of free cards. I think I want Ogre Cookie. Equilibrium is interesting, but we've seen Ogre Cookie can carry games, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna a little extra gold. Get another card. Wit Strike, draw a card, attack for 4 times my hand size. That's also pretty good. Impact dealing adjacent damage, kind of interesting. Wit Strike. Oh, Wit Strike does have 2 slots. It is 2 slots, draw a card. We'll go for that. Let's get a talent. Please tell me we got the one I'm looking for. Whenever you block a card for the exact amount, gain 1 energy and draw a card at the start of each battle. We're gonna do that each time. The first time you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain an energy. I feel like that just has more synergy with our deck. We don't have any 2-costers, but now we can go towards it. So we can pick up 1 or 2. I think it's worth it eventually. Like, we don't have it now, but we're going to. Like, the game will eventually will not give me a choice, if I had to guess. Deals 20. I can almost kill them now. I can swap who goes in. Deal some damage. Flash. Empower against you? Into Shield Bash. Draw a card, maybe. Nothing useful. Good. We cycled a bad card. It's in the back. She does not have any big damage, though. We could Ogre Cookie to make Hailstorm free, which I think is actually the correct play. Ooh, almost killed the guy in the back row. Kind of nasty. In fact, let's not make that an almost. He's out. Gain some block. We could crit this guy next turn. Dude, we just need a big damage payoff for our other character. So if we get like a pay 2, deal 15, being able to crit on demand is kind of nice. That's some big damage. We can block. And I can strike again. Fortunately, his cards cost 2 due to the other effect. Which, actually, now that I think about it, I should have just played those, because those would have cost less. Oh, look, chat, there's an Ogre Cookie. That makes our Hailstorm literally free. Yeah, that's fair. So we're gonna take 8 here, but I'm gonna make sure that you get absolutely bodied in the process. We're gonna Ogre Cookie to make this free. There we go. We have a late game energy reducer. I'm gonna pay 3 and kill you because it's funny. Right, chat? Like, okay, you got me. So keep in mind that card's damage will be equal to the number of cards we have in a game where we can't reject any bolts as part of the challenge. Do we get any relics? Do we have enough for any relics? I could go for Yak Hide. I could go for range to make our stuff cheaper. I choose an enemy, it skips this next turn, dissolve. That card would be really broken with the duplicate. Right, chat? Like, can you imagine? I just keep drawing it, and I'm like, no. I just say that to the boss over and over. Be like, nope. Like, you had a turn? Mm-mm. You point out where you had your turn. I don't believe you. That's kind of an interesting thing. I might buy it just because it is very ridiculous. We're gonna quicken. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna guard. And then I'm gonna Hailstorm for 1,000,000 damage. The 13 block is pretty solid. And because we We did that. We got extra energy. So we're going to empower him, and then we're going to block. So we took basically no damage here. I think that's a win-win for us. We can Ogre Cookie literally anything. I'm going to Ogre Cookie the Clash. And then I'm going to choose to just deal damage. I'm going to choose to make you crittable. You know what? I'll also choose to block here. Why even take damage? Who cares? Let's not injure our tank in any way. So now we got Wit Strike, potentially dealing double damage here when we just cycled our cards. That'll deal 40. Pretty good damage. I think I have no reason not to go for this. It's big damage, and we paid 2. Oh, wait, Chad, it's any... Oh, I thought it was only on him. It's any character playing a 2-coster. Oh, why, that's much better than I thought it was, Chad. Never mind. I was wondering why we were getting energy, and then I'm like, oh, that's not very fair. And we're going to empower. I think we're going to shield bash here. Do I just have her take the damage? I think I do. Yeah, like suddenly that's much more appealing with this combo. Okay, I just need to do damage here. Flash is free. Put you in the back. And I would like for you to die. Right, chat? Just perish. Hailstorm costing 2 doesn't matter anymore. Plus 3 power on any move. Is there anything that would benefit from it? Sadly, not really. Like, these are really good on multi-hitters. The only multi-hit we have is Hailstorm, but plus 3 is not super great. Like, that's something we agreed on. Like, if we get a plus 5 or anything else, we would always put it in that slot. I got 2 brushes left over. Let's do 1 brush to see if we find something over here. Did not find anything. I will do 1 last check for items. And then I'm gonna give up. We're gonna do... maybe something like this? Not a little extra cash. That was okay. But yeah, let's go get a relic, potentially. Or I could buy the Dissolve card. Honestly, Time Stop is pretty stupid. But I don't really care about these relics. So far, allies... putting Spirit on an ally would be good if we had any good allies. The only other thing I would even consider is Archer's Emerald. But you know what, chat? I find it funny just to say no to them. And on the off chance we get the card where it duplicates, we could literally make a boss never get a turn. So I'm going to do that on the off chance we get the Ultra BS Mirror Stone. Because having multiples of those cards doesn't really matter. Because if they're, you know, if we draw 2 of them, let's say, then one of them will cost 1 less. And then we stop 2 enemies permanently, which is funny. I'm okay with this. I'm going to hold on to our brushes for the next area. I guess we're ready for the boss. So yeah, we have a couple of energy engines going on. I could time stop you. I'm going to hold on that, though. Let's quicken. And I'm going to defend. And I'm going to block and deal damage. I'm going to empower. Could have done that in the other order, but that's fine. We're gonna hold the time stop. I want to use it in like not this turn, but like 2 turns from now, where I'm hoping to draw it. Ogre Cookie making Wind Strike absolutely free is very tempting, and I think I will make it free. I don't have any block yet, but we could do Clash into Guard, into Shield Bash. Pretty good block. Drew a card, gain an energy for next turn. Ooh, I drew what I want for damage. So we're already in the back row, so tell him to get wrecked. I think I just... Glowworm. 45. Now let's just do some damage here. Sadly, it's only the first hit of Hailstorm. But hey, every time we do it, we get block. And I got energy from it, because life is unfair. And I guess I block again. Then I shield bash. Drew a card I don't care about. Perfect. We card cycled it. Here's where I'd like to draw time stop. Ask and you shall receive. No turn for you. Okay, let's make Empower free, because that's unfair. I'll deal damage here and then Quicken for next turn. There we go. Already useful, chat. I said no. Wit Strike is free, so Ogre Cookie's gonna go off here. Draw a card. Let's Ogre Cookie up a Clash, I guess. Into Clash, into Guard. So already our energy engine is pretty much working. I need to probably... Was it worth the 2 to get more damage here? Don't think it is. If I had something that swapped 2s in front, that would have been good. I could... Well, that's 28 damage. I don't think I could risk that. So I would take 6, 12... No, I couldn't do that because... Oh, so tempting, though. I mean, I guess I can do something like Quicken. No. I should do Wall of Mist into a Quicken. And then end with Hailstorm? Or am I didn't see how much damage that would deal. I forgot to look at how much damage that would deal. How much does it do? Reduces mirror power by 4. Okay, no. So I would die if I did that. That would take, Actually... No, I would be fine here. I would take, instead of 28, I'd take 15. Never mind, ignore me. Thank you, plus guard, after multi-striking. That's actually super good for us. And we got another block here. Which I guess I could do for damage. We'll play defensive. Okay, this turn I just need to swap. We got an Empower and a Strike. We got a Wit Strike, which is really good. We got a free Empower, so perish. So Ogre Cookie put in the work, and if we draw a lot of clunk, we can deal with it. Each time you hero plays a card that costs 2 or more, draw 2 cards. This is characters leading inflicted damage. Let's do pay 2, draw 2, so we have a draw engine, and put this on her because she's got the most draw 2s I think at the moment.
I like it.
Reap heal for health. Mortars, Flood. Don't like those. I could reap a bad card away. Oh, no, it doesn't dissolve. It's just free heal. Sure, we'll take free heal, whatever. I don't intend to use it very often, but if I need to, it's there. So yeah, we have extra brushes, we explore more. Got an extra ink. We have allies gain power, start of each battle gain 3 energy. Wow, where is that's over there? Okay, that's our first destination, chat. We're not doing anything without it. Ooh, this is what I was talking about before. So this is kind of like the perfect combo for us. Courage plus 3, literally useless. I think we buy every single relic here. So what we would end up doing is we could put Hunting Cloak on her because she could get 2 power. And potentially put +1 power here. Or Ogre Toe, depending on who has more cost 2s, just does 5 damage. Since she has the most cost 2s, I could put it on her, because she even has Time Stop. So that way she just does free AoE damage, which I'm kind of okay with. Let's do something like... Ooh, that's really awkward. No, let's not do that. Something like... this into this. An event. Let's check the event. Mode of energy, gain 2 energy, dissolve, or ask the little ones are out. Put an extra fairy wall in the map. I don't think I want to get more cards on our deck. I'm gonna go with a no thanks on this, because we're gonna have trouble drawing at some point. So it says the adventurers discover the entrance of a cave where a droning sound could be heard from the inside. On closer inspection, the sound is some kind of harmonious chanting. They walk deeper inside, it becomes quickly apparent that there is a distant source of blue light glowing from deep within. At the end of the tunnel, they find a secretive gathering of baby Ludowans, deep in their joyful meditation. The air is sparkling with vibrant energy. As the song of the Ludowans intensifies, a feeling of bliss overwhelms Sorroco and Aurora. If this shows us where it is, this is the best choice, because we want to get to as many of these as possible to deal with our energy issue. The adventurers explain their plight to the young Ludawans, who silently nod in understanding. They look to each other and begin chanting once more. What starts as a gentle shaking becomes a great rumbling. Soon the entire cave is resonating in frightening vibrations. As they run out of the cave, they see something rising from the ground in the distance. Yes, the distance. The very far distance. Yeah, that was worth it, chat. Let's take a free card. Phantasmal might be worth taking. Ally, swap your heroes, draw a card. That one's not bad. We'll do Phantasmal Might, though.
I like this one.
I mean, that's kind of the best case scenario for me. Just a really easy to access thing. Let's also take a card here, because why not? Ludawan, Spiritless, gain 1 energy at the start of every turn. I think we do this one.
Let me show
We gotta be careful not to take too many defensive ones, but I think that one's worth it. If only the other one was 1 energy per spirit, then that would have been amazing. Sadly, that is not the case. Let's make our way to both of the towers, although... something like... oh, what the... well, that was rude. I guess we'll hunt him down to get power. Because that on Kappa is stupid. Yeah, let's hunt down the Predator. That was so rude. It literally was like right where I was walking. I think I ink here. I use a brush. Yeah, that was worth it. Sightstone. Another event. Increase a hero's stats, swear an oath to the Emperor. Can't be played when you draw this, enemies gain 2 power. Reveal the entire map. That is kind of interesting, but I think we're going to increase the hero's stats. I don't know what this means. Is it just strength? Sound of a humming mechanical engine catches Sorroco's attention. What was once a silent valley is transformed into an Imperial encampment. The regiment appears to be conducting a training exercise. One of the soldiers notices their presence and lays his hand on the sword. You there, do you serve the Empire? We'll take in training. Pay 69 gold to empower Hero +1. Ooh. Absolutely. And then we're going to train Aurora. Clearly our best character. So we paid 69 gold to get a permanent +1 strength. So we have Hailstorm doing massive damage already. Chat, we call that a... okay. I mean, if you want me to. After negotiating a special fee with the captain, Aurora slips into the ranks of the training soldiers. Long and brutal training session, but they feel they become a bit stronger. +1 permanent strength. I would like to reveal spaces over here, perhaps. How do we do this? Take a Volt. Tea Party combo range, add tip to your hand, dissolve. Give a hero 3 power, dissolve. Interesting. I like our dissolve cards. Let's get that. New talents here unlocked. Let's see what we got. Daredevil, leading, draw a card. Every 6 card you draw costs 1 less. Absolutely taking that one. Let's draw another card. Slam, attack for 24 costs 1 less for every card played this turn. Very interesting of a card. Very, very interesting. But sadly, Flatten is just better. Chat, I would just like to point out, it's just so sad that this is just better. I could get Buckle up to make another card randomly 0, which would be more useful, potentially. We do kind of need a burst card, though. Slam could be useful in theory. I want to get it just because it is called Slam, but man, it costing 5 could just be such a dead card in our hand. What we're going to do, we're going to take Buckle up for defense and make something cheap. We are going to get into a couple normal fights here. Would actually like to... fine, I'll ink. I don't like it, but we'll ink this way. Let's gain 3 extra energy and then let's do our fights. 3 starting energy is too huge to give up. Like that is just like such a powerful play. Speaking of powerful play, that is 54. I'm going to Ogre Cookie and do that on Wit Strike to do some damage here. Drew a card, play some strikes. Hailstorm time, I think, for sure. So keep him. She's just got +1 strength forever. She got Quicken because life is unfair. And we could give block. We can clash. And we can shield bash. Which we drew another card for a defend. So that's where the starting energy is huge. Because we do have potentially good draw. Potentially. It drew extra power. I'm going to say that no turn for you. And then I'm going to disrespect him by playing an ally and then empower and kill him. Yeah, that pay 2 deny a turn is extremely good. The fact that it just scales more and more is insane to me. Okay, let's fight our way over here. I could go into the mines. We know we could technically have an ally give her power. So we do have a Ludawan. I might not even get the thing that gives me scaling power. I'm kind of thinking about how badly I want it. We're going to buckle up to make something free. Or we'll do this into the Glowworm, into Empower Strike. Not the best starting hand here. 38's a lot. We need to make sure we swap here or we're in trouble. I only have 1 swap card. That is really awkward. This is a super awkward turn. I can't do what I want to do here. I guess the best I could do is guard to make sure she's safe, and then draw a card, maybe. Ogre Cookie came in play a little too late, unfortunately. Because this is going to put her in the front, and then she would die. I could make Ludawan free, just because. And power up our character for next turn. That is so sad. Like, it would do damage, but the cost would be too high. This turn, I want to do some big damage, if able. I don't want to time stop this turn. That would be a waste. I can fire oil her. That could be fun for the future. Then we can quicken. So that way, her next turn, she potentially do an amazing amount of damage. Oh, I could have stopped him from doubling his power, now that I think about it. That probably would have been a better use compared to what we did. Witch Strike, deal a lot of damage. Sure. Ogre Cookie card, could be useful. We drew Time Stop. Get absolutely wrecked. No turn for you. Random card cost 0. I just realized I should have used Ogre Cookie to do that first. That's fine. Now we need to draw Blizzard here, if we're able to. Did not draw it. That really sucks. Damage here. More power. Okay, that damage was pretty high. I'm feeling pretty good. The Ludawan energy is going to carry us. Even if I draw terrible here, it doesn't matter. So we're going to Wall of Mirror. Into a Quicken, because we're absolute monsters. And then we destroy this enemy with Hailstorm, which does 11 per strike, by the way, so it does 88 damage. Yeah, we need to improve her power immediately. Which means I could make Hailstorm get the thing where every kill empowers it, honestly. But then we would lose our well, I mean, I should probably get that, actually, now that I say it out loud. Sightstone, been looking for one of these. I have 1 brush and a gemstone to get to. Interesting. Let's get another card. Draw 2 cards, pay 0. Whenever you draw this, gain 4 block. I think we need draw cards. We're gonna get Kappa Study.
I like this one.
Hello, Purple Radish. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. We are kind of messing around at the moment. That is a lot of damage coming my way that I don't appreciate. Let's fire oil her. We're going to choose to play a Spirit. And we're going to clash. We're going to clash again. We're going to hopefully draw something more useful. We did not draw anything more useful. We could put crit on next turn. That is so sad. We're going to take 30 damage from this because we drew terribly. Hailstorm is an excellent draw, actually, right here. We definitely want to put a 12 shield on at some point. 28 is kind of big here because they got crit. Let's do this one first. I can time stop the back row one. I think I will. Make that free. Get rid of your turn altogether. I would love to empower for free. Let's call me radish or purple. Sure. Let's see. I don't think I need any of these cards. I think we're just gonna hailstorm for massive damage here. Then we're going to probably put him in front again and end our turn. Potentially a lot of damage coming towards us. I hope we get something decent so we don't die. Not get anything decent that would cause us to not die. That's a bit concerning. I think getting rid of the front row one's more important right now. Free block is okay. Empower. Then get block here. Okay, that was okay. Get a little more shield, be more protective. I think that paid off. Hailstorm in the back row potentially should just kill, so there's no reason for me to not go for it. In fact, it will kill. Yeah, I think we give Hailstorm the raising... Getting kills with it does damage. I think that's just the right play. Because it could just potentially end matches instantly. We can always get another Hailstorm in the future.
Shiny.
Beep gets healing. I don't know, Wit Strike would be okay, but whatever. +3 damage. Do we have any other multi-strikers? We do not. Okay, we have a lot of gold. Can we do anything with it? Can we reach the other relic without needing anything? +1 power. We should probably put on her. Just for the guaranteed damage.
Oh, I had one of these once.
So I think every time she kills, she gets more power. So if we can get her snowballing, it will just never end. Like, she will just cast an ability, death, every single time. Let's go ahead and use a single precision ink here. Hopefully we get lucky. Did not get lucky. Fine, reveal the area. Hopefully reveal something that connects these two places. Well, got a free gemstone. I'm not going to complain about that. I would love to upgrade my cards. Let's go ahead and do that. Jan, I would like to rescind that comment. We got a completely useless gem because I'm not playing a character with any courage gain whatsoever on any of my cards. Or allies get spirit, where none of our allies are usually summoned that actually have spirit. I guess in theory, there's like 3 cards out of like 90 that might be useful to have it on, maybe. Is that another time stop? Start your turn, add a random card to your hand for each point of that Alani has. Actually, I was just complaining, but that is actually really good. Choose an enemy, it skips a turn. I do like time stop, but I think this is gonna fix our draw problem. So let's go ahead and do that. The pay 0, draw 2 each turn. That's pretty solid. Have Sorroco gain power off the ally. I don't think it really matters. But she does 11 times 8 currently. Is there any way we can empower? Oh, we can empower her. Okay, that's gonna be nasty. That's 3 extra power. I mean, this potentially will get a kill. I wish I could somehow do a little more damage first, but we'll go for it. Oh, my damage is reduced. Never mind. I thought I was gonna do 14, but it only did, That's sad, it only did 10. I feel like it lied to me. That's okay. I'm just going to Ogre Cookie the Shield Bash, because why not? Whenever this takes damage. Oh, no, that's for the defensive ability. Okay, play that, and now we should be good. Oh well, I went for it. We don't want to see high health enemies. We want to see like 13 health enemies at most. I'm gonna Wit Strike. Draw free cards next turn, because why not? Buckle up, get some defense. Really need to do some damage though. So right now it's gonna deal 36. Gonna deal 30. Gonna deal 27. That's more manageable. Only take 10, but I am getting kind of injured here. I would love to do some big damage if we're able to. I think a Quicken will help. What is this? Play aggressive whenever this gains Spirit, gain 5 times as much. Wait, it just draws literally... Oh, it doesn't draw from my deck. It literally summons random cards. Oh, that's... I don't think I like that. I thought it was drawing from our deck. Because we have cards with gems, where this is just kind of awkward. I mean, I guess we'll kill them with our card that we drew. But that is kind of risky to do. I definitely should have read what that did before I accepted it. That's okay. Let's see. We need to get to the middle at some point. I don't think I'm gonna have enough for the gemstone mine, but I think that's okay. Mostly just need to go like a little further. Let's do something like this. Oh, I actually managed to reach this. I mean, I guess I could play it on her. It's just free power. We need her to get as much power as possible. Let's do something like this. Okay, got some healing. That was worth it. Got some ink. That was kind of worth it. Got a gem. Oh, there's gain 1 courage. I mean, I was joking before we had nothing that gave us courage. It's kind of funny. You know what? Why not? I'm just gonna draw it. Who cares? What do we put this on? I don't, maybe Quicken. Quicken doesn't cost anything. Sure, let's Quicken and Courage up, I guess. Let's reveal the boss. It's a shame there's no elite blocking the way. We have 3 random fights. Let's try to power up if we can. Can we please get something that doesn't have 90 health? You know, that's not what I meant, game. My chat, that's not what I'm looking for. L2 card. We really need to do some damage here, please. Thank you. That'll help. Okay. We almost have enough to kill with Hailstorm, maybe? We get an extra energy from Courage. Fire will be good here. I'm gonna Ogre Cookie a Clash. Oh, I did it in the wrong order, so I'm gonna take more damage. Ooh, that was a big misplay on my part, actually. I did not mean to swap them. Am I dead from this? 32? No, I'm fine. I live. It's all that matters, chat. I live. Well, like, for her to not be in the front. Be nice. I don't think this will... I keep getting this card when I have nothing to pump it. This feels really awkward. Critical hit would be good here. We need to time stop him, for sure. He just needs to not have a turn. Drew Alani. Kill this thing. This would deal 11 damage if played from the back. Will this kill? Does 88. Is it 1 damage shy? Wait, no, glowworms? Oh, but then I can't play it. Oh, come on, seriously? I'm off by 1? That is so painful. That is so painful. Can we draw it now, at least? We didn't draw it. Got hammer time. Costs all your energy, does 10 times the amount spent. Interesting. Have an enemy's attack value. So this would deal 15. Okay, I think I can block for 15. Or I drew literally no defensive cards. Thank you, game. I don't think I appreciate that. Well, this is super awkward. 14. Still better than our other choice. does some damage. Does 44. That's not good enough. Half the power. This is so awkward. Let's injure him a little more. So that way I'm okay, a block is super good here. And then just do a little more, and then hopefully this will be enough to kill next turn with our super kill. So I just need to do 47 or so, which is not terrible. Okay. Or honestly, you could swap right... Well, no, I don't want to swap. She needs to be in the back. Please draw the kill card. Please draw it. Shit. Why can she not draw it, chat? I drew regular Hailstorm, which is like, no, I don't want that one. Can we please draw our card? I don't want to greed for this, but I would really appreciate if it gave it to me, like right now. Not get it. I drew everything but again. This is brutal. I guess we just try to tank with her if I'm able to. Can I get 2 blocks? I can. An Ogre Cookie something to make it free. Let's go ahead and do that on Wall of Mist. Make her block. That costs nothing. On the off chance I draw it next turn, I will do some damage here to ensure that we get this kill. I'm working so hard to get... Oh wait, that does 26. That's gonna kill her. I didn't math correctly. Chat, I did not math correctly. That was a my bad situation. I thought for some reason that was gonna equal 25. Don't ask me why. Punished for the greed. Draw. Draw. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. Ogre Cookie Smite is kind of interesting. Please revive. She did revive, nice. 15. I think I have to kill him here or I lose. I think I have to do this. Sadly. She just wouldn't... I was worried that would happen where we just don't draw the card I'm looking for. It's just unfortunate it happened like that. Like all the possible ways it could have happened. Oki activate, get 2 energy. Wall of Mist. I'm gonna take that. The card. Power Fist. Start turn for 7 life, let's draw a card. Allies cost 1 less. Maybe. Let's make allies cost less, because I don't want them to begin with. So I think what'll happen is, I don't think I need to draw any more cards for a while. I think we're good. We just need to cycle out. So please let me draw the card that I'm looking for. Let's heal once as an emergency. Let's safety precaution. Please let me draw Hailstorm against weak enemies. Okay, this might do if you draw Hailstorm here. We did not. We're going to... skip a turn. Drew 2. We're gonna quicken. We're gonna Wall of Mist. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna power up. Doesn't really matter what I do here. End our turn. My fire is annoying. Please let me draw Hailstorm with the damage ability. Did not draw Hailstorm with the damage ability. And I possibly get something with Kappa Study. Your Wrist Strike, which is not bad, but we need better. I think I'm gonna Wall of Mist to reduce the damage he takes. Then we're gonna guard. He takes even less. Need to do a little bit of damage here. Because this does 13 times 8. In theory, this could kill. It has to hit the back one twice. I think we'll go for it. I think that's worth aiming for. Wait, why is it only doing 9? What is... Why is it doing less than it lists? Does it not work anymore? I'm confused. I feel like I got cheated there. Why did that do 5 less? Can Chad explain that to me? What happened? Is that a bug? Like, it definitely did more damage before. Yeah, like, I did the math with the +4, so it would kill. But because it didn't +4, I didn't get the kill. Something weird happened. I would like to reread that card later. Okay, that's already a free costing card. We're gonna power up. And I think she's dead again here. Because I didn't draw a swap card. Oh, we got lucky. I think Glowworm on you, and then Clash maybe? Yeah, I'm really curious. Can I look at the Dissolve pile? Deals +4 when play for... Unless it adds to it already. Maybe that's what my mistake is. I'm just misreading it. Because I'm like, I'm expecting it to do a lot more damage than it is. So we lost another opportunity to get an easy power up, which is kind of sad. Also, we're taking a lot of damage. Flex whenever hero attacks. Get 3 blocks, sure. Glowworm you. We will quicken. Get some damage. Draw some cards. Block. More damage. Go with Sentinel Strike. Oh no, we'll Ogre Cookie the Sentinel Strike. Yeah, maybe it's already adding it. I thought it was kind of separate because sometimes it like quote unquote adds to the damage. Like when we put block on Buckle Up, but then you do the damage ×2. It doesn't read the other ability. Activate, draw 3 cards, and put 3 on the top. Okay, whatever. So whatever, we'll just slam them. We have more floors. It's not the end of the world. It just would have been nice earlier. We are getting kind of injured, which is a bit spooky. To be honest with you, we're at a very spooky life total. I'm gonna do one more fight, see if we can get something from the shop, and we're gonna move on. Okay, Wall of Mist is actually a pretty good draw here. I think what I want to do is empower to hit one of these. We're definitely gonna Wall of Mist into a Quicken to gain more energy next turn. Now all we need to do is get more block. So if we play enough cards, we could kill them with the Hailstorm. Okay, we got an extra energy because he took damage. Did not draw a Hailstorm. We got a free block though. Let's play it. Let's draw some cards. Did not draw what I'm looking for. We can Ogre Cookie the Wind Strike though. Do more damage. They're being put closer to range. We're gonna play Olani for free. Then I think we Buckle Up. Doesn't matter what we make cheaper. Then I Wall of Mist. We're gonna Clash the back row person actually. And we're gonna Glowworms the back row. So the odds of getting a kill as long as we draw it are pretty high. We have to play basically anything and then it'll die. Please draw it. How did we not draw it? Seriously? That's just like one of those moments, chat. Like, how did we seriously not draw that card? Okay, we're gonna time stop them. And there we go. Like, it was so ridiculous. Play a free Ludowan because it hurts both of them. The odds of killing them are going up. So maybe it just does 8 currently. So do 8 times 8, which is 64. So we could do a little more damage first. Let's do this. Put them a little closer to kill range. Let's go for one more attack with maybe -13 to this guy. Okay, the odds of this not getting a kill are insanely unfair, insanely low. More or less impossible. There we go. She got 2 power.
Well done.
That is going to be super clutch later. For slots, we got to spend some ink. Let's see. What do we want to do? So yeah, I don't have to get more of the free cards. I just figured while they were there, we would take them. Let's use 3 in a straight line. Didn't get anything useful, unfortunately. Let's go for one more. Maybe we'll find something. Oh, that's a precision ink. Then we'll do one more over here. Found a golden fairy. Okay. Potentially another way to empower Hailstorm, chat. So unfortunately, drawing Hailstorm is gonna get harder and harder unless we just draw it in the beginning hand, I guess. Let's buckle up. Get an empower. This is not gonna be enough damage. If only we drew anything else with Hailstorm, we would have been able to use it. So unfair, chat. I literally just needed like 2 damage spells and it would have been over. What a waste. Draw 2 cards. Let's cycle our hand faster. Critical hit, why not? Deal some damage, draw some cards, get some block. Quicken would have been nice to have when we had the other thing. Power up. I'll play Alani just because we need to do damage. We'll power her up again. Do some damage. Sadly, we just really drew nothing for damage. Like that many turns in a row. It's really brutal. Play Ludawan. We can Ogre Cookie a Mortars, which is funny. Oh, I don't want to do it this turn. We can Ogre Cookie a Strike. And I can Strike. Then I can Wall of Mist. Then I can Ogre Cookie a Mortar. Sadly, it's not gonna get any kills, but we're gonna get some money. So we drew basically the worst series of cards. We needed our first hand to be mostly draw and defensive, and or not defensive, draw and power. We drew 1 power and everything else was block, which was super not good, as you can imagine. Take a look at this. Not attack at extra things. I think we go for the Ogre Toe and put it on the Kappa just to get some damage going. Because there were turns where we just had absolutely nothing. We are looking really injured. I don't like where we are. I'm gonna take 1 heal. And then, you know what? I'm gonna do 2 heals. We're gonna play it super safe. If he needs to tank, we're gonna leave 2 heals for later. Need to not draw terrible. You know what? I'll even use 1 more heal. That'll be fun. Just in case he needs to tank a 40 hit or something. Speaking of which. Oh, it shuffles my hand. Oh, it's one of these battles. Okay, well, we're gonna clash, I guess. We're gonna draw random cards, because why not? Good strike to draw a card. Nice, drew random cards, cycled them. We're gonna play Luan, I think. Set up for the late game. We drew a time stop, so I want to play that immediately. Right, chat? I'm like, listen, we're not messing around with him. And quicken. No, I can. No. I should just quicken. Get more courage for next turn. We're setting up for big damage next turn. Do some damage. Only did 50, but honestly, I think it turned out okay, ultimately. So he's going to be doing 12 damage through our laser? Or 12 damage through our block? We drew gain protection, which is insane. At the start of each turn, double this ally's spirit, but it's aggressive. I think we're going to play Force Field. Because that's a amazing random card to get. We can Glowworm him because he's critical. You know what? We'll play Bullfrog. Why not? Right, chat? Who cares? So we ignore 1 strike completely. We drew Hailstorm. Don't want it though. Spell Whirl, choose a random hero, get cards of that kind. Sure, we'll choose ourselves. Got Windfall, got extra energy. I can Ogre I guess a Wind Strike to draw cards. Which I'll gain a block whenever you get a treasure. No, we don't keep those. So we're gonna fire her up. So Hailstorm does 13 times 8, which is not bad. We need more block. We're gonna draw more cards. Phantasmal powered him. Let's get block first. So let's get guard. into guard, into shield bash, into clash. So we keep our protection, and we draw an insane amount of cards. Nice. Tea time. Full health, gain 2 energy. Sure. Summon frogs. Sadly, didn't empower her any bit. We're gonna take 26 here, unless I play very carefully. We're going to probably defend. Do a quicken to gain some power. And power. Buckle up. Strike. But okay. That did some big damage to him. We're getting there. Well, I can Ogre Cookie to make Windfall free if I want to, but do I want to? Because we haven't played a 2-coster. Retain your hand and store energy. Oh no, that is a power combo to get. So she's already at 1,000,000 damage. We're going to draw cards here. We're gonna gain energy. I'm gonna spell Whirl, choose her again. Battletoad's familiar. We're gonna summon frogs. We're gonna summon frogs. We're going to... We have to block 21. I think we could do that. Crit him. Let's... Ogre Cookie... Glowworm in the future, I guess. To strike with Clash, maybe? Actually, she does more damage at this point, sadly. Wall miss for 26 would be okay. I could block first, and then have her go in, which would make more sense. Okay. So our minions will get the kill. So if we draw our other thing, we should be able to kill with Hailstorm here, because she's gotten a lot of power. We just need to draw it, is the problem. Low Storm for crit, we could do that. So it's gonna take 31 next turn. We just need to draw cards. We're gonna enchant weapon, so Hailstorm is more likely to kill. We're gonna put a crit tick on him. We're gonna Ogre Cookie the ally because it's funny. I like how we have so many allies, by the way, for some reason. Let's empower, which gets rid of crit, but he's in kill range. So as long as I draw a next turn, we will be empowered. By the way, chat, we're dealing like 1,000,000 damage a turn with allies, which is really funny to me because we didn't draw any. Calculate if is in the lead, otherwise draw 2 cards. We're gonna draw 2 cards. We drew the card I was looking for. We're gonna summon some allies. This does 16 times 8 and kills? Absolutely, chat. Okay, so now the snowball of Hailstorm, pun intended, is about to occur, because it has been powered up 5 times at this point. First time you discard a card, draw a card. If you play 5 cards in a single turn, do 10 damage. Each turn, the first time you dissolve a card, you gain an energy. We could go for Hailstorm and more energy. I don't really need these other ones. First time you discard a card each turn. We'll do this. All this at the start of each battle. Oh no. This is so good. We're gonna go for this. What to put it on though is the question. Got rid of the wounds. Welcome back. We're in the final chapter where Kappa is the strongest she has ever been. She hit the gym. Then she arguably has hit Jim. Is abusing Jim. Help Jim, chat. Please help Jim. You know what we should do? We can start with our draw card at the beginning of every time we play to guarantee that we can play more cards. I think that's the mind game, chat. We get a guaranteed draw to every turn we play the game. What are our cards here? The start of battle, draw 2 cards. Amazing. Sky Tower is a +1 reveal radius. Don't care. Where is this? Where is this relative to me? It is so far away. Why is it up there? Chat, why? I'm over here. It's so far. It's not even near another sightstone. That is rude and uncalled for. And then the one we're at, oh chat, also by the way, the one that increases the radius of where I can use the sightstones is the furthest possible tile away as well and is completely useless. Holy. That I feel like I got cheated there, chat. I would just like to state that. Each time a hero hits with this card, inflict critical, start a battle, summon this ally. We don't have any of those. Whenever you draw a card, gain a block. Maybe. At the end of your turn, gain 20 until you have 20. That is actually super useful for us, to be honest with you. And we are probably never going to want to draw any more cards. Pizza's almost done. Hopefully you enjoy the pizza. Let's do something like this. We will reveal, immediately get robbed. What? Oh, come on. Why? No, not that one. That's the worst one he could have taken. Are you being serious with me? Wow. That is some BS. Look how far he is. That's so unfair. No. Oh, we're gonna transmute a random card. Get rid of strike or something. Who cares? I'll get rid of block, actually. This, you don't need this. Tidal Force. Gain 4 block, draw a card. We can make Wall of Mist a nuke, which is kind of funny. But I think we'll do Tidal Force with draw a card. So it could be pay 1, draw a card, deal 15. I think that just makes the most sense. So as badly as I want that, we need the other one. It's just so consistent. But like, we don't have any like big inks to get to it is the problem. They can pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to it. Okay, that was somewhat lucky. That was better. Okay, we only paid 4. That could have been much worse. Wait, why can't I walk on that? Is that not a solid? Oh, that's not a solid. What's this event? Raise Sky Tower on random nearby tower. Create a visible treasure on a random tile. Build a visible alchemist. Visit the armory. Gain a block whenever you get 1 extra block whenever you block. Those are a lot of good choices. I obviously do not want to visit the Sky Tower. Getting another treasure could be funny because I feel like you could put it in like the absolute BS corner. So it's either get a treasure or get a guaranteed whenever I gain block, get 1 extra block. Which I think would be good on our tank so that we don't die. So anyway, adventurers stumble over the abandoned remnants of the exploratory expedition. I have a weird turn of phrase. Upon approaching, they begin having visions of a place lost to time, the ancient city of Theria. The Roguebook must be playing some whimsical trick on them, but they soon realize they have control over what is happening, much like that of a lucid dream. While exploring this otherworldly place, they discover several points of interest. So, what do you think, chat? Do we go for random treasure and get trolled, potentially? Or do we go for the guaranteed free block to ensure that we beat the run? I have no interest in the apothecary. I don't want a Sky Tower. So I'm gonna let whatever chat says first, I will do. Meantime, I'll check something. Get trolled? Okay, let's get trolled. Adventurers enter a vast marble chamber that stretches as far as the eye can see. On display along the walls are thousands of treasures, artifacts, and other curiosities. This must be a museum of some kind. Some of these items appear to be very, very old. As old to this city as the city is to them. Sorroco reaches out to touch one and everything vanishes. Where did it go? That was, oh my god, what a beautiful choice. Well, GG, it's over. It's over, chat. Game over. I got the best possible relic. Period. End of sentence. It is disgustingly good.
I like it.
And we got the one we didn't select anyway. That is winning, chat. We are winning. That is winning hardcore. We didn't choose. We just said all of them. Like, which one no, all of them. You don't understand. Okay, so we need to get over here eventually. I don't need to go to the upper left. I would like to get the gem. Wow, what a play. We got defensive, and keep in mind we start our turn with like 9 million energy as a reminder. Just a casual reminder, don't mind me. Let's give her some power. We're gonna Tidal Wave. Play Alani. Draw some cards. Didn't get what I was looking for, but that's okay. Witch Strike. We drew Hailstorm, which does 15 times 8, which is pretty good. We can quicken for more damage. I think we will do that. But we need to do a little more damage first. Just a little teeny tiny bit more damage. So we're going to... Okay, so if I make him clash, if I quicken, this makes the most sense. We deal 14 to this. We need to do one more bit of damage, and maybe this will work. Could have done it in a different order. That's fine. And let's go for the Hailstorm. The worst it could do is 6 times 6. Or no, excuse me. 15 times 6, which would be 90 if it splits to the back row. So I think this should kill no matter what. Okay.
Time for some tea.
Time for some tea, chat. Okay, revealed 5 spaces in a row. That's huge. I think we're going to use that almost immediately, to be honest with you. So close. We're going to ink this, I think. Found a Golden Fairy. First, I'm going to Sightstone. We're going to get even more healing, and I can Transmute. I'm absolutely going to Transmute. Let's get rid of a regular strike. We don't need it. Get it out of here. In block equal to 3 times your hand size. Tempting. Stupefy. Range. Reduce an enemy's power by 3 for a turn. Enemy's power. Stupefy, withdraw a card is okay. Because I could retain it if I need to. I could retain a draw. Okay.
Shiny.
Go ahead and get this. Ooh, whenever you draw this, reduces cost by 1. Draw 3 cards. Oh my gosh, both are amazing. I think we go for the draw 3. We need to cycle through our ridiculous deck a bit easier. Drawing 3 with Ogre Cookie would be kind of nasty, actually. That would actually be so sick.
Nice one.
Go ahead and do that. Get into a fight. I mean, we're going to use Ogre Cookie. Oh, I should have put it on Kappa Study. I'm stupid, chat. I should have put it here. My bad. I got so excited. But we drew what I wanted anyway, so in a way, I still win. Didn't draw what I'm looking for, but play this. Power up. Then we can buckle up, I think. Do a couple clashes. This thing is really tanky, which is kind of annoying. Awkward. So we powered her up already, so she's gonna do max damage. We just need to draw the card now, which is doable. Whenever you play this or draw it, dissolve, sure. Get extra energy. Roll until you have 18, -3 for every time you do it. That would be really sick with us, honestly. Let's swap. And then it costs 15, right? Oh, whenever you dissolve. Oh, we don't have many dissolve cards. Witch Strike. Tidal Force. Ludawant. Deal some damage. We're not going to get a lot of money from this because we don't have a lot of damage, unfortunately. Let's strike into a Stupefy. This would deal not enough damage, as is. We can put a Glowworm on them. I wish we didn't draw the Hailstorm. That kind of sucks, actually. I would have liked it next turn. This is the turn I would have preferred to have it, for sure. He sort of drew stuff. I drew another Ludawant. I could get more energy. We're gonna Witch Strike. I'm gonna Stupefy for free. We got Ogre Cookie. I could play that on... Berserk Bullfrog if I wanted to. I don't really want to, though. Deals 26, that's okay. I think put on Bullfrog if I'm really desperate. Here another card. Swap our position. Play a Stupefy. Put me in the front, I just noticed, which is really annoying. How did I not draw the card I'm looking for? How is that even possible? How did we not draw the card that I'm looking for? How is that even possible? Putting Retain on Time Stop would actually be sick, because then I could just choose when to use it. We need to do some damage here. I'm not going to save up my energy if I can avoid it. Can I do anything for bonus damage? Not really. We're gonna hold on to our energy for next turn. We got 2 extra energy. We might be able to skip their turn if we draw Time Stop again. Every turn, all heroes gain 5 power, but cards cost 1 more. It would deal 23 times 8, which would be a lot of damage, honestly. We do have the damage for it. We can try to empower. Thinking about it. We could buckle up first. I think that's the play. Hailstorm is now free. There's no downside to this. We're going to empower into a shield bash, maybe? It's a power. Blocked, and it cycled our cards, interestingly. I got free draw cards, so why not? That's 42. That's not bad. We might be able to get this. So if we Spyglass Wit Strike, maybe this will be strong enough. No, it's too expensive. We can do Shield Bash, which puts it more likely that we could kill instantly. Now we can. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Hailstorm. Thank you for empowering Hailstorm for the final boss. We appreciate it. Also, I realize we have to actually reach the boss, which is a scary prospect given how we've been drawing. Let's get a couple tiles out here. Kind of hidden very well. That's super good for us. Do another tile here, and maybe 1 tile here. Okay, we can reach the boss now. There's an elite. Just need to get to the upper right, and we'll be in a really good position. So, I guess what we're going to do is go on a killing spree. So we'll start down here and work our way up. But are there any gems that are worth getting? We never really looked very long. I did not see any gems worth getting. We could get Shield of the Chosen, which would be okay. Or the other one for 700. I'm kind of fine with either. Let's see if we can use ink to get into more fights to get more ink. Potentially, if I draw the other card here again, it's also kind of over. So I'm going to deal 35 here, which I think is the right call, and then we're going to Kappa Study. Let's go for some block. Draw Kappa Study. Did not draw what I was looking for, that's fine. Then we just go for pure block. We got time, we don't have to play hyper aggressive. And Phantasmal Might if we want to, and then I think we actually just burn out one of their turns, so I don't have to block. We'll hold 1 energy for next turn. Okay, so I did like 60 to the front row. Back row got injured a little bit. We did draw the card I'm looking for. Tackle enemies for 12 for each enemy hit, get 4 block. That's not a bad one. We want to probably Ogre Cookie the Fire Oil. Just for free. I want to deal 26. I want to potentially get more courage here. I want to swap. Make sure he goes in the front, so we need to gain more block. How do we ensure that? Whirlwind is kind of sick. That does 14. Okay, so one of them is very close to death. Deal free shield bash. Very close to death. Get a little more power, I think. I think we could... Oh, we could also just crit one of them outright. I didn't think about it that way. So you do how much? 18? So if I glowworm the front one, I could probably kill them. Let's like glow... Well, it doesn't really matter. Do some damage. Put a crit on you to guarantee one hit will kill, maybe? And then perish time. Nice.
Well done.
So she's getting very strong. She's not skipping like day at the gym, chat. That's all I have to say. Yeah, got another battle. Got 2 inks left. We can reach the boss, so I didn't accidentally get us game over or something weird. Ludawan for free ability. Could do some damage here. Dissolve. Draw cards. Buckle up. Wall. Phantasmal Might. Strike for some damage. Guard. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of damage here, but we get more energy next turn, and we hold 3. Okay. Gain 1 from being hit. Get wrecked. Did they just do what I think they just did? That's very rude. So we're going to... Ogre Cookie a time stop. Probably on this one. No, this one. No turn for you. Heal 19. Absolutely. Witch Strike, I think I want now. Keep in mind, every time I play a high coster, it does damage to both of them. Okay, we drew our murder card, but we just need to do more damage. We need to basically quicken. Okay, we want to quicken into an empower to do some damage. Play an ally card, because why not? Shield bash once we clash. Gonna do some big damage. Stupefy that person's power. I just put him in front by accident. We got really lucky there. Let's swap out. And then we Hailstorm. Okay. So we're able to kill anything with like 150 or less instantly. We don't need to buffer. I mean, we can buffer, but we don't need to. So we got another enemy there. Let's use our vial to get a little closer. We should be able to do it. Get very, very close. Move 4. Even got extra healing. That's nice. We're gonna use our brush. We're gonna use 1 and 2. A little extra money. We start each battle with 2 extra cards because life is unfair. We can fight an elite, which we absolutely will, because we want to see how ridiculous this pairing gets. We have 3 fights left, and we have 5 heals. So feeling pretty good. 20 block might be good, or whenever I draw a card, get 1 block. I do draw 1, get 1 block, I think, at this rate. So we'll fight this, hopefully get it. Because we're going to draw a lot of cards, essentially. We're going to get at least 7 to 8 block on top of whatever nonsense we're casting. We're going to Ogre Cookie a Witch Strike. And I get a free Phantasmal Power, which I would want to buffer power. Draw a card for... Why not? Have a study. I would love to draw Hailstorm if we could. Get some block potential going, so we're going to Quicken. Prep for next turn. Then we're going to bash into, I think, a shield bash. We draw the card, we draw the card. We did not draw the card. Let's draw a random thing here. I can block into block. Or I could Wall of Mist into it. That would probably make more sense. So we'll Wall of Mist into damage. So it's at half health. We're gonna get 1 courage. Just need to... We drew it. Nice. We draw some damage. She got +1 damage. That is super good for us. How much does this do? 22 times 8. Okay, good damage. But can we do more? We need to draw more cards. Let's reduce this thing's power. We'll buckle up.
I've got this.
What a strike. This is a little risky. I'm still gonna go for it though. Oh, never mind. I miscounted. We're good. Never mind. She's even stronger now. To keep in mind, all of her melee skills will be doing insane damage. Yeah, let's do the one where whenever we play a card, draw, get block, because I think that'll be more useful. Because we have characters that if we play 2 offensive cards, we're likely to be at 14 guard, so most of this would give maybe 20. Whereas this one, if we do play 3 in a turn, we end up with way more. So let's go with this one. Blue Pendulum is also kind of interesting because we have a decent draw size, but our deck isn't like super huge also. So we are done, I guess. I'll keep fighting though. Like, we're going all out, chat. We could just stop anytime, but no. No mercy. We drew the Hailstorm. We even drew the power +3 on it too. Let's see, chat. Right now it does 20 times 8, which is insane. 160. So we just need to weaken them up a little bit. It's like a little teeny tiny bit, right, chat? We'll do 43, which deals 5 to everybody. And we definitely want to quicken. And we want to probably buckle up. Made strike free, which is good. Damage a little more. Got a little more block. Going to do some block damage. Need to do a little bit more, I think. So let's do 32 here. That's a lot more likely to kill, and if we could just get one more damage dealer. Don't think I have anything that costs literally 0. Oh, I can empower. Okay, that's fine. The odds of killing are insanely good because we buffed ourselves with Hailstorm, so goodbye. Wow, complete wipe. That was 3 power permanently. Again, we won't have many attacks where she does high damage, but when they happen, it's over. So it's like she's starting with like 5 power buffs. Who would have thought that the turtle is our biggest damage dealer? Now we actually just mostly need defense here because our offense is completely busted. We'll draw some cards here. Wall of Mist is a perfect draw because that's an insane amount of block. Let's get Ulani. We'll draw more cards, which again equals block. We will buckle up. I will put crit on this character. I will time stop you. I will fire oil her. I will clash probably one of you. I just don't know who. I don't need to hold on to my cards at all. I want to weaken them all. Let's get some block going. Stupefy next turn if I need it. Let's spread the damage a little more into something like this. Yeah, we do. Do we still have a crit in the back row? Oh, keep it. Oh, I forgot also when we draw cards in general, we get more block, which is pretty good. So we drew, I think, the kill card, right? We drew regular Hailstorm? Oh, that's awkward. Oh, I could Hailstorm into Hailstorm, which would be kind of funny. Not gonna lie. That would be a lot of damage. But I don't think we would survive the punishment. We're gonna get 18. Then we're going to... Gosh, I would something that gave me energy. And we're gonna swap, because it does more damage. So funny enough, we could just luck into getting more Hailstorms. So even if this doesn't kill, don't think it matters. Deal 36 with this, which would actually be worse than just normal attacking. I think what we're gonna do, it's gonna deal 40 something damage. I could just guard to try to reduce the damage. And I think I will. I'll leave Hailstorm to maybe get a kill. Maybe it'll work. Okay, got 1 kill out of it. Not bad. Phantasmal Might. Just let me play Another hailstorm for some reason. Okay. Wow, that's unfair. We don't take any damage. Goodbye. Well, chat, I guess our little minion might just troll us more kill cards for her. Never thought you see the turtle being the main damage dealer. You get to see it all now. Never doubt. You know what? We'll get this absolutely garbage relic. This is for you, chat. It doesn't even do anything. Oh, we got a sight stone out of it. Maybe it'll show where a gem is. Hey, coming up here wasn't totally punished. Hey, look, sky towers get +1, except there's none left. Attack does damage. I don't want to lose health. We're just gonna get free damage. Let's do this on our... Probably our buckle up. I want to do some damage. Yeah, let's do some damage. Or shield bash, I don't really care. Either or is fine with me. That's not what I thought I touched. That's not at all what I thought I picked up. That really sucks. I did not want to do that. Exotic pet. Guess I'll take the card. I actually wanted to see the alchemist, but I forgot we had already used it, so that kind of sucked. Fill a card with random gems. Unlock gems. No, we're infusing a card. Shadow passes over the heroes, blocking out the sun. As the heroes look up, they see the crystal dragon Celeste descending. Seems to be interested in the gems the heroes are carrying. Use a card. You just pick a card and it could just be busted. I mean, at this point, there's no downside to just putting it on Kappa Study, right? Well, unless it gives guard. If it gives guard, that would actually be pretty garbage. Let's put it on Wit Strike. Really, it's got the most free slots. Draw a card, Reap. Oh, I don't want it to have Reap though. Ooh, that feels bad to put Dissolve on that. That feels super bad. Oh no. I mean, we're not gonna game over from that, but that really sucks. I was thinking like block, I can get around it. Attack, I could get around it. Ranged or melee, I could play around it. Reap is the only thing I didn't want to see. Wow. Unlucky. Looking at the hero's list seems content with your treatment of the gems. Our eyes shine bright for a moment. The heroes feel the power of the new gems infusing them. Yep, they're garbage. She trolled me. I mean, she could have given us like almost literally anything, and she gave us the worst possible ones. It's actually impressive how terrible that was. Like, draw a card was fine. Like, that's definitely very good, but nothing else that she gave us was. It was just terrible. What was she think? What was she thinking? We're gonna come over here to paintbrush, maybe. Got some gold. Okay, we didn't find anything new. We have 5 heals. We gain block by playing enough cards. We gain block just by naturally drawing cards. So we have a lot of defense going. And the tank wants to be in the front. And of course he doesn't do any damage. Oh no. This is what you drew me into? Oh, this is gonna be so gross, chat. Avert your eyes. It's gonna be bad, chat. You realize, I think every component of that counts towards Hailstorm. That potentially could be an completely broken amount of damage. Oh, speaking of broken, chat, why don't we just get like a casual 30 block into decreasing the cost of something, because why not? You know what? I don't even care if this doesn't kill. No, I slightly care. I slightly care. I take it back. Glowworm cheap, I guess. We'll empower you. I will Wall of Mist again for 84 defense. And I think I quicken again. Sure, let's see how much damage this potentially does. I don't care if it doesn't get a kill. Just so much damage. Holy. I'm okay with this, chat. It's already over. I mean, I have 92 guard. She's not a control in this fight. She is the actual hard counter to this fight. Go ahead, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Oh, look at that, chat. We're gonna be draw. Oh, look at that. I drew Force Shield. Like, she wasn't unfair enough. Chat, shake your head. Did I get time stop for 1? Come on. You can't do that. That's actually unfair. Don't do that. I would like to quicken, and then we will time stop and completely take away that thing's turn because it's funny. Then we clash into whatever the leading hero plays a card. Deal damage equal to spirit. Oh, I mean, this is just free damage. Who cares? Oh no, whatever will we do, chat? I did lose my Hailstorm, which makes me a little sad, but she might get Random Lunge. Attack for 29, hit an additional time for each sip in your hand. Discard all sips. Interesting. Let's just power her up. I probably want to block into a splash. That reduces the damage we're about to take here. Reduction. Strike is pretty good. I could technically get gold from this if I want to. I think I will. So there's mostly injured at least. Could Kappa study just because. Or why not? Cycle our cards even more, chat. Sure, let's gain an absurd amount of block. Gee, just like our block going up every time I draw, just like boom, boom, boom. Idle Flow, Repulse. I'd like a free Repulse. That'd be kind of fun. Wow. Let's deal some damage here. Hey, look, chat, we could draw cards and get a kill off of drawing cards. Because, you know, life is fair. Do some damage here. Sure would be a shame if you took, like, 74 damage. It would be an absolute shame, chat, if we just destroyed them like that. Do we even bother playing our back row character anymore? I don't think we do. I think this is just Oops All Kappa. Well, I guess I can make him assist me, I guess, because it's funny, and then splash damage him. Oh no, we'll take 26, chat. We'll never survive it with our shield protection full health. We'll never make it, chat. Foresight. Let's see, we need to do 78 damage. We actually drew pretty terrible here. Not gonna lie, this is a pretty bad hand. Let's swap. Then we can Foresight, maybe. Actually, I should just buckle up here. Impact for free. Then I could wall. Reduce the fire damage into guard. To make sure that it only hits our protection. And this will give me block because like, we've got enough attacks apparently. Okay. Just need to do 37. We need some internal. We trust he's slowing us down. He really is, though. It is really sad how little damage he does. Like, she does 30 right now, so, like, he needs to please step it up. Old Bargainer. Activate, discard a card. Sure, let's get rid of, I don't know, Impact. Who cares? Got an extra energy off of it. Nice. Could Stupefy for more damage. Why not? We got exotic pet. We got 2 exotic pets. So if we empower, this is gonna do a lot of damage due to the pets. And then splash because she's the best. That seems about right. I love she's at 20 power for some reason. Oh yeah, that was a boss. I forgot. Whenever you kill an enemy, get energy. Man, if we had that earlier. Something costs 0. Oh, chat, you know what's costing 0. Where is it at? Where is it at? Uh-oh, it costs nothing. Damage plus 3. Guess I could put it on Tidal Force.
Shiny.
Draw all of our cards. I'll leave that one out for now. We got one more brush. Sure, we'll use it here. Got a Sightstone out of that. If it connects to something, we could get it. It led to an event. Might have been worth it. Let's see. Where the adventure lies a massive gateway adorned with various colored gems. Nearby, mountainous, elegant dragons slumber quietly. Adventurers quickly recognize the dragon as Orosi, guardian of the realm of Pandora, a world as full of treasure as it is dangers. As the adventurers approach, the dragon raises one eye. It assesses the heroes, then huffs. I am tired and wish not to fight. Take one of my treasures and be gone. I will not offer peace again. So we could get the mirror, add 3 copies of the last card you played this turn in your hand. Oh no! Are you telling me we could hailstorm into hailstorm into hailstorm? We're definitely taking this. The lamp adds a random card from your hit to your hero. They cost 0. Gain 2 energy, draw 2 dissolve. No. Yeah, okay. chat, okay. This mirror is none like that has ever been made before. Again, looking into it, one can see infinite fractals of reflections. He's slightly different than the other. What magic lies within? Well, that looks like an infinite combo creator, because if it creates 3 of itself and it draws and it gives energy, which we've seen before with Calculate can happen, we could just end up with an insanely busted amount of draw power and or dissolves that create themselves. So if we put it on the Mirror Stone card, we could just end up with like 4 or 5 of them and it would just be game. I guess we're ready to win. Just, you know, just heal up and the off chance I get attacked. Oh, I do have to take all the vaults. It's not optional. Okay, well, what are we getting? First time you play. Ooh, guide. Guide would be a free draw card. We'll take that. That's free draw. Another hailstorm. I'm thinking we get another hailstorm, chat. I think just to make sense, so we got another talent here. Soothing Mist, enemies leading power, end of each battle here at 3. You still have block at the end of enemy's turn, get a headbang. Who cares? This will do Soothing Mist because it's funny. I don't need it, it's just pointless. Draft another card. Windfall for more energy sounds like exactly what I want to get. Let's get that. And we will draw another card. I will take enchant. No, we'll take splash. We need damage cards. One more draft. For a promise, all the other hero cards cost 1 less this turn. That's actually kind of interesting. We'll draw this last card. Tea time. If full health, get 2 energy. I think we go for this one. Got another talent here. Quick reflexes, brain size matters. Do not want to visit twice at all. Start to turn 5, gain 3 power. Okay, let's give him 15 block on demand. I feel like that just makes the most sense to ensure that we don't game over at any point. We drew a lot of cards I'd prefer not to have. Oh, we have one more, speaking of which. Get one more at 34. How many are we at? 31. Brutal. Split of time, draw until you have 9. Discard 3 and then put 3 on the top of your deck. Dissolve. Probably split the timeline to cycle our deck faster. So when we're down to 1 card, we can end up drawing 6, if I think I'm looking at that correctly. Or 3. Drawing 3, dissolve 3, put 3 at the top. Oh no. I could duplicate my Kappa study. We definitely want this. Draw some cards. I mean, I could do this just to cycle my hand faster. It's not a terrible idea. Do some damage here. We drew one of our hailstorms. Which we might as well just duplicate, to be honest with you. Take 34. I might just take it. Although we can wait to duplicate the good one. Well, that needs us to draw cards, though. So let's play Exotic Pet, because it's free. Then we could play Quicken, because it doesn't matter. Into a Hailstorm, maybe, to do damage. That'll draw us a card. I got Ogre Cookie, which is good. I could get a free... Busting with Strike. We got Guide, so I could draw another card. I can pay 1 to make everything in his hand basically free. I might as well strike into a Guide, into block, into... Can we get any kind of draw power right now? I think what we do is we cycle our hand, and I think we just go for the kill. We're gonna put it on a cheap costing card, like Guard. Also, by the way, we have enough Guard to block him completely at this point. Oh, look at that, I could skip his turn. Oh, there's Hailstorm. It costs 0. So it's 21 times 8, if only we had a double damage card. Which could still happen. We could gain energy here. Let's gain energy. I could time stop him because it's funny. I could gain even more energy because life is fair. Time stopping him a lot would be funny. Let's try to get draw. See if we can draw more cards. Not draw more cards. Let's buckle up. Or we can Wall of Mist whenever we want to. Deal some damage. I think we time stop because life is unfair. I think we put her in the front. I think we just Hailstorm. Who cares? It doesn't matter. We weren't going to get the kill with it regardless, because if we had a double damage rune, we would have won on the spot. But unfortunately, we did not get it. Ogre Soup is interesting. Ally. We need him to block. So we'll come in and block. A2, maybe we get Ogre Soup for free. Did not. Do some damage. Phantasmal Might. Give ourselves 6 power, because life is unfair. Do some damage. So next Hailstorm we draw as a kill card. We drew so many cards, I actually blocked every bit of damage. Wow. Everything of his costs 1 less, so I'm just going to play that right now. Pump up, gain 8 block, 2 headbang, sure. Do some damage. I mean, they're going off, chat. They're going off. I could duplicate the headbangs. It would be one of the dumbest things ever that I could do. We're gonna get a headbang for free. I guess we're gonna headbang for free. Which now makes sense. Headbang comboing with that minion suddenly makes a lot of sense to me. We'll flip-flop who's in front, because life is funny. Give him power. Draw some guard. End our turn. We're almost dead. Yeah, like, Kirk, now that other card makes sense, right? Like, I'm like, oh. Now it checks out. Spyglass him? Sure, why not? Gain 5 block. Add 2 random cards to your discard pile to your hand. I think I want to do that now. By the way, I'm at 9 energy for some reason. Also, we have 5 crits on him. Guess we just go for the kill, right, chat? Just slap him real quick with the Kappa. Delete him. Don't mind me, just put like 5 million crits on him.
What kind of loot did we get?
Okay. So we got a bazillion pages, which I don't feel like we need. Sure. Completed another challenge level. So she unlocked her final card, and that's kind of sad that we can't get more than 11. I was kind of hoping we get more there. Choose a card to draw from your deck. Dissolve. Oh my god, where was this earlier? Oh my gosh, chat. Can you imagine if I put the thing where I can always start with this card and put it on Eureka? Can you imagine how stupid this would be? I'd be like, okay, yeah, we're perma-drawing our best card. Don't worry. It's just over. Only 25,000 points. We could have done better, chat. I'm sorry. Did not do good enough. Anyway, we can look at our monster kills. I love how little of the map we explore. It's just like, yeah, 44%. It's like, do better. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I could get more health. I don't think it's really needed. What do I want now? We're at max socket chance. Could increase vault rarity, which might be good in the long run. I don't super care about the replace cards. Treasure rarity is kind of interesting over the other choices. Don't super care about ink rarity. About this. Let's go for vault improvement. $405 is a bit much. Okay, let's improve the chance of super sights. So we can explore more of the map. Our chat would agree, that would be good for us. Let's improve gem quality. Improve gem quality again. I feel like this is mostly fair. Oh, and I can increase ink quality? Sure. So yeah, we're just slowly removing RNG from the run. It just might as well not exist. I think I have enough time to do one more. But I haven't decided who it should be.